Been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a modern-day pinnacle in the gaming industry, and a clear example of what motivated developers with a crystal clear vision can achieve. The whole story of Arthur Morgan, as he struggles with his sense of loyalty, his right and wrong, and his moral code, are fantastically written and brought to life. Every single detail in this game has been crafted with care, from the random interactions with your gang, the way the world fits around your actions throughout the story, to even much smaller things like the stunning crack of a gunshot hollowing from a mountaintop. This game has so much greatness sprinkled throughout its world that it almost lets you forget about its flaws. No game is perfect, and Red Dead is no exception to that. The biggest issue I immediately had straight from the first chapter is those outdated and stiff shooting mechanics. I mean, Rockstar still appears hopeless with its shooting model. You get behind cover, you tap to aim, you auto lock and you press shoot. Now that doesn't sound that awful, apart from the fact that the cover system is almost completely broken. Getting into decent and logical cover is a nightmare in this game. I found myself often going the complete opposite way that I intended. And once I finally got into cover, it's just the same repetitive process of ducking and auto-aiming that goes on for far too long. It shouldn't have to feel like a chore almost every time I get into a gunfight. I want to feel like anything could happen, and I want to feel like I'm in complete control of my actions. But I will say there's some gunfights throughout the story are very engaging and fantastic, but the overall mechanics of it just leave a sour taste in my mouth. Like almost every Rockstar production before this, the open world is always full of things to do and places to explore. From the lively and almost overwhelming streets of Saint Denis to the muddy and very raw town of Valentine. Every single location in this game is beautifully built, and I don't think I ever felt like I'd been in the same place twice. That kind of effort is very hard to accomplish in a game this massive, and I have to give respect to the Rockstar team for that. The amount of realism and immersion in this experience is unreal. The crazy number of dialogue lines, upgrading and detailing your weapons, playing cards, the excellent side content that fits in just like the main story, and how you as the main character have to maintain your health and well-being to be able to perform certain tasks like the Deadeye system to your full potential. Even things from how characters move realistically. To say the details are impressive is an understatement. The mission design may be the best Rockstar has ever produced. There is a lot of variety throughout, and it is stunning with the incredible work by the writers and also the amazing and talented voice actors. It's exciting and engaging, while some elements felt repetitive, but thankfully it is mostly forgotten about due to how much immersion these main quests bring. The soundtrack is also a marvel, and fits in with the scenes it is trying to emphasize. In fact, the whole sound design is a 10 out of 10, alongside the amazing immersive world and the crazy amount of details for you to lose yourself in for hours on end. With all the greatness packed into this game, it of course has the small issues that won't necessarily hit you at first, but by the end of the game, you'll be annoyed. At least I was. I felt like the pacing of the game towards the end of the story felt like it was dragging along unnecessarily. Instead of focusing on the main characters we spent most of the game with, it instead introduced new characters that weren't given enough time to develop for us to care about. Mission after mission, I thought it was the perfect time to wrap the story up, but instead it was shooting gallery after shooting gallery, just fighting for the sake of it. I didn't feel any motivation for who I was killing, or why I was killing them. It felt very forced. And also the fast travel mechanic currently in the game is a joke. I understand Rockstar wants to allow players to view the scenic and rich environments, but please also allow the player to use a fully functional fast travel, perhaps towards the conclusion of the story after you've explored and seen almost everything. It was a big mistake on their part, and hopefully in the future we could see the inclusion of this feature. Red Dead 2 in its current state is easily the best game of 2018 and possibly the best game I've ever played. The world, the detail, and the main character of Arthur Morgan and his arc in the story is a solid 10 out of 10. But some small hiccups and inexcusable and broken gameplay mechanics stop me from giving the whole experience a top rating. I absolutely recommend this game to anybody regardless of interests or differing game genres, and this masterpiece will be the open world formula for future titles for even the next 5 years. My final verdict of Red Dead Redemption 2 is a 9 out of 10. A story to be played, and I can confidently say this is a legendary piece of work. It will go down as an all-time great open world experience. Hey everyone, just wanted to give you a big thank you if you made it this far in the video without leaving yet. This review took me a while to make, and that's just because of the fact I wanted to start the game all over again and 100% do everything in the game. So, if you've liked the review and what I've had to say, I'd really appreciate a like. If there's something you dislike or you don't agree with, just leave it in the comments below, and I'd really appreciate a subscribe if you'd like. So, I'll catch you guys in the next one, I guess.
Hallelujah.